Cheers.
Cheers.
Goddamn, that'd be glasses, eh?
I'm getting Christmas dinner.
It'd be Christmas.
It'd be dry as hell.
It'd be dry as hell
More
here.
ways than one. Who told you I was gay?
I mean, we're gonna get fatter for the holidays. I've been on the streets. I've been working the streets.
Bonjour.
Merci beaucoup.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
You could respond to people's messages.
I could.
Set us up.
I'd be an angel.
Not true. You have to edit a lot of this out, Rose.
I can't promise anything, Daniel. Hi guys, it's Rose.
And Daniel.
And we are back with another mukbang. Woo! So today we have a special guest who has not appeared on my channel.
It's been too long.
For some time. It's been way too long. We need to do more videos.
I'm always excited to go on Rose's channel.
You're a bit of a ham, you know?
I am, and also it means I get fed. So I get fed delicious food, and I'm excited for it.
So today, guys, we're doing a vegan Christmas dinner.
Ooh.
Okay? And we have a bit of a feast situation. Okay? We also have wine. Cheers!
Cheers! God damn! Okay, Rose, talk us through everything.
Well, first of all, if you guys don't know, this is my friend Daniel. He's also my podcast co-host.
Check it out, guys.
Check it out. It's called the SaVeg
Podcast.
We've been doing it now for like, what, 2 years almost?
Rose, it's been like...
Is it 3 years?
3 years.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Anyways, so we've been doing it for a while, and I'll link all the info below, so definitely check out our podcast. He is a somewhat regular guest on this channel.
Although it's been
years.
I don't think I've been on your channel for like years.
No, it hasn't been years.
Like
it's
maybe
been maybe
a
a
year.
year.
Yeah.
Maybe a year.
Yeah.
We need to change that, so here we are. But here we go. So we have a feast. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so first we have a vegan beef roast, or like a roast beef situation. All the recipes, so they will be linked below if you guys want to make any of this. I made the videos, okay? So, vegan beef roast. We also have a hash brown casserole, okay? Although it's not the freshest. I made it like 2 days ago.
It smells delicious.
I think it's still gonna be good. I rebaked it. Guys,
it smelled delicious.
we also have an illness where we talk in different accents.
Yeah.
Southern one being our favorite.
Oh.
So please, bear with us. And then we also have a Brussels sprout casserole, which looks, it kind of looks mushy, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Okay? So all the recipes, again, will be linked below if you guys want to make a delicious, vegan, plant-based Christmas dinner. Definitely check out the recipes. Should we dig in? We also have bread.
Yeah, with vegan butter and a little bit of garlic salt.
Yes, so it's like a garlic bread.
Exactly. But also, guys, like if you're going to like a potluck or something, maybe these are like really good recipes that you could like bring.
Yes, especially the casseroles.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people do like Christmas, but maybe they just bring one dish.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm ready to dig in. I'll be hungry as hell.
Guys, Daniel is a little bit tipsy, ain't he? I just outed you. Do we need a knife? Oh, Daniel, we might need a knife.
Do you want me to go get one?
I'll get it. Just wait.
Rose, you're such a tease. I want to eat it so bad.
Daniel, patience is a virtue. Here you go.
Thinking, jeez. But this piece didn't need a knife.
I know, but some piece of story.
Okay, ready? We're trying the, what is it?
We're trying the beef.
The beef loaf.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Push. What do you think? Beefy?
Tastes beefy as heck.
Does it? You'll have to check out the recipe, Daniels.
Maybe I'll try to make it.
The roast itself is not that hard, but I feel like you have to cook it. So this is the version that I didn't cook in the broth, but I feel like the original one's better. What do you think? Or is it the same?
I think that definitely the one with the broth is better.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. So you have to cook it with the broth. You can make it separately, but I think like, I don't know, like with the broth, it like kind of tenderizes the meat more. The meat.
Well, and also I feel like it's like,
It infuses the flavor.
Exactly. We love
an infusion.
We're both sauce queens.
Yes.
We love a lot of sauce. We love a lot of flavor. If it be dry as hell, it would
I mean, you'd be British. What happened to you? You sure you're British?
Well, there's difference. Maybe I is, maybe I is.
I don't know. Maybe you'd be lying about your British heritage. Guys, if you're like wondering if we're putting on a show, this is literally how we talk without a camera.
I know, it was so funny.
Even worse in actual person.
So we did a trip to Thailand and Bali, and there's a bunch of people went with us, and a couple people were also watching the podcast, and they were like fans of the podcast, and they were like, I remember a few people came up to me and they were like, you know, Daniel, you know, I love your guys' podcast, and I wasn't sure what to expect when I saw you guys, and you guys are like exactly the same, if not more, in real life. And I was like, really?
You try anything else?
I did have one of these potatoes already.
What do you think? Gotta eat it with the other stuff, Daniel.
I will.
So this is a tater. Oh no, it's a tater tot. I don't know what I said before.
Tater tot casserole.
Yes. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, it's kind of like a shepherd's pie, but instead of like mashed potatoes, you use tater tots. So it's kind of like a hack.
I'm getting those vibes. Like it's very
Shepherd's pie, like.
Yes.
But the non-vegan like version, you use like ground beef. Like, you know, like shepherd's pie, you use like ground beef.
Yes. Yeah. I'm very Rose. I'm British.
It is British, isn't it?
I'm very familiar with shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
I grew up on shepherd's pie.
Really? You know, I actually do like shepherd's pie.
It's good.
It is good.
Yeah.
So it's normally with ground beef, so it's like literally just like kind of like shepherd's pie with like, but I was like, okay, I could use like a vegan ground beef, which I think would be great too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make it like more budget friendly.
Yeah.
So I use lentils.
Yeah.
But you can also make it with like vegan ground beef.
I think it's a good option. Like you said, like if you're on a little bit more of a tight budget, you can use the lentils.
It's healthier too.
Yeah, it still gives you that bit of that flavor. But I was gonna say you're right. Like with a little bit of like the vegan ground beef on here.
That'd be so good.
Yes. That would be.
This one's a healthier version.
Yes.
But it's still good. All right, now you enjoying yourself? Well, goddamn, you be finishing the tater tots. You be a potato queen.
I'm hungry as hell. I do also love potatoes. Like potatoes are like something you just can't go wrong with. Like I feel like
you love a potato.
they're starchy. The goodness.
There's so many different variations. You gotta try this one, Daniel.
I will. Give me 1 minute.
Anyway, so excited for Christmas? You be lacking the roast. I'm glad you like it. You know what? This is the thing. I was really afraid about the roast. Because I was like half winging it. And I was like, I don't really know if it's going to work. And Seitan, I've had a very tumultuous relationship with Seitan.
You and Seitan have
it's been toxic. It's been toxic.
You know that relationship where people break up and then they get back together?
Yes, it's kind of like that.
You with
yes,
Seitan.
I tried it like 3 times. I tried making Seitan. The thing is, I love eating Seitan, and like when it's done really well, I love it.
Oh, it's good.
But the times I've tried making it, the first 3 or so times, it's just been like a disaster.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god, you know, I'm just gonna give up. But then like recently, I've been like experimenting a little bit more, and so far, it's been okay. It's been good.
This is good. And the thing is, I mean, I don't know. I've never done it myself. I've never made it. I've
Daniel,
only ever bought it.
You have 5 recipes on rotation. Which, you know, that's fine. You make a killer curry.
I do.
Okay?
And the curry itself.
You have a specialty.
The curry itself, I have like 10 different curries I do.
Exactly. And I have spices to give you, by the way.
Do you?
Yeah. I just like don't make curry a lot.
Why not?
I don't know.
Damn, Rose, it'd be the best.
It's like a lot.
Dish. I know it is, but it's also the best dish ever.
It's like, okay, here's the thing with curry.
Tell me. Talk to me.
I love curry, don't get me wrong. But for some reason, it's a very strange thing. With Indian curry, when I eat it, I love it.
Yeah.
But I don't crave it. So I don't feel like I need to make it. And I feel like Indian people make it much better than me.
Yeah.
So I might as well just like buy it when I want to eat it.
You know why I love it though? I love it because I don't find it that hard to make. Like, I mean, obviously it is. Certain curries are.
Well, you're right. It is easier than I think it is.
Yeah. You just kind of, and the thing I love about it too, it's like, let's say you have some veg in your fridge that's gonna expire. Things are getting old. You just need to throw a ton of like random shit together.
Sure.
It is perfect. Like I have put in literally the most random shit in my curries.
And
I've
it
been like,
works.
well, 95% of the time I'm just like, just throw it together with the spices. And honestly, you can make some amazing dishes. And also usually it's like pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Like it's like veg.
Lentils.
Exactly, lentils. You usually put maybe some beans, some chickpeas, some veg.
Yeah.
And like, so it's super healthy.
That's true.
And it's hearty. And it's
It
like,
is.
And you can.
It's like a chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can, and for me, like, that goes to the office, someone that goes to the office a lot.
It's good for meal prep.
Exactly. Make a huge curry.
Does it stank?
Yeah.
think it's also because I haven't like perfected a curry because I probably haven't made it enough. So every time I make it, I feel like I'm like slightly struggling.
I can teach you.
I think you should. Guys, we did a video like years ago.
So long ago.
Where we were showing Daniel's curry recipe. You like the Brussels sprout casserole? Isn't it so good?
Hang on a second. Before we dive into that story, we need to know
the Brussels sprout casserole.
Because you know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
So, okay.
What does it remind you of, Daniel? Tell me.
So growing up, there's a dish that we used to make, or my parents used to make, with a roast dinner. It's not exactly, obviously it's a little bit different, but it kind of reminds me of like bread pudding. Did you ever have bread pudding?
No, but I think I know what you're talking about. Because there's some breadcrumbs in here.
Yes.
That's why.
It's kind of like, I'm getting bread pudding vibes. I'm getting Thanksgiving. I'm getting
Thanksgiving vibes.
Christmas dinner. You know?
You're getting what I'm trying to give.
Yes.
It's giving Christmas. It'd be good as hell.
Second I put that in my mouth.
It gave Christmas.
I knew what it was.
What? Bread pudding.
No.
What? Christmas.
Yeah.
Guys.
God damn, it'd be good as hell.
He's the only one that's drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Although the alcohol is just kind of radiating towards me now.
Damn.
God damn. Cheers. It'd be Christmas. Almost.
Merry almost Christmas.
I can't believe it's already Christmas. Or almost Christmas.
I don't know when this video will go out.
Probably like mid-Christmas.
There you go.
Or mid-December.
Mid-Christmas.
Midday Christmas.
Perfect.
I don't know. Who knows? What day does Christmas fall in this year? Do you remember?
I want to say it's like Monday.
Monday.
Give me a moment.
Then that's perfect. I'll release this on Monday. It'd be Munching Mondays.
Yeah, Christmas is on Monday. But do you want to?
Or maybe actually, you know what? I need to release it the week before, so people can make it.
Exactly. You should release it on the 18th or maybe even the 11th, Rose, because you want people to.
No, Daniel. You think these videos edit themselves?
Well, maybe if you did some work for it.
You think these recipes made themselves? You think they just came out of thin air? You think they just like spontaneously appeared on our plate?
No, I've seen your kitchen. They didn't come from thin air.
Guys, you see how he's mean to me?
Cut that out.
No.
Can you please edit that out?
I have the power of editing. Finally, guys. So basically, Daniel edits our podcasts. And so I have a sneaking suspicion he edits them according to, basically in his favor. Okay? To make me look bad. Okay? All the parts where he's being mean to me is all edited out. So I look like the witch.
That's
God damn, Daniels. What you be thinking? What you be stanking?
I be thinking the Seitan be delicious.
You love it.
I do.
Is it good?
It's actually so good.
Yeah.
Like, can we see a little bit of that?
I definitely think, yeah, let's look at the meatiness of this situation.
Can we,
oh, goddamn.
See that drizzle?
Goddamn, that'd be glossy as hell. I mean, it's a bit of work, guys, but I think it's worth it, okay? It's so good. So normally I make like a lentil roast, which is also like so good. Lentil or nut roast, always good. I'll link some recipes below. Yeah. But this time I want to make kind of like, like a beefy sensation, like a meaty sensation.
So I have a question for you, Rose. So you said you have a tumultuous relationship with Seitan. What has pushed you into this?
Okay, well, this is what happened. So basically, I saw this recipe by this fellow YouTuber. Her name's Sarah. Sarah's Vegan Kitchen. And I wanted to try out. So she made this video where it was like vegan deli slices. Yep. And basically, the thing with Seitan is I always feel like I'm either like, I'm not kneading it correctly. Because like, it's kind of like bread almost. Like you have to knead it.
I've never made it before, guys, so I have literally no experience.
Basically,
with it.
It's like a powder.
Okay.
So it kind of looks like flour. It's like, it's gluten, right?
So do you how do you do you buy?
So you buy like the powder. It's called Vital Wheat Gluten.
Okay.
So this is gluten, okay? So and it's basically kind of like flour because it's like wheat, you know. So basically what you do is like you like put some kind of like put other ingredients in it, make it a little bit wet. Yeah. And then like it becomes kind of like a dough, and then you knead it and like I don't know, you can do different things with it. Yeah. So every time I've tried it, it's always come out like super gummy or like just like not good. Just like it's not giving meat, it's not giving, anything. Yeah. So I've actually had to throw it away. Like oftentimes because I was like I try to eat, me, I don't like to throw away food. You and I both. Yeah. Like I will just eat it, but like this I was like I just cannot. Like
even if it's like not even that good, I'll be like, I'm just gonna eat it.
But it was just like the texture was just off. Like the taste was fine, but it's like when the texture's off for me, it's like No.
Yeah.
So anyways, for years I was like, fuck seitan. I was blaming the dry climate here, which I think might have... I like to always blame the dry climate here. I think it's ruining my life a little bit.
It'd be dry as hell here.
It'd be dry as hell here.
In more ways than one.
So I think that there is some level of truth to that. So like when you follow a recipe from someone that lives in like a colder climate or a more humid climate, it might change, right? Because the amount of liquid that you need.
Which makes sense, because if you think about it, like when you're cooking, you are a product of your environment. So if it's really moist or it's like more like kind of humid, like the ingredients are just going to fuse together differently than where we are, which is dry.
So fucking dry.
It's dry as hell, guys.
It's so fucking Sahara.
I have to like moisturize my hands. Like we're getting into winter right now.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's not. I mean, it's bad.
My
but
skin's so bad.
Because I'm moisturizing, I'm not cracking. But like, if I don't moisturize my skin, like you can already see it kind of getting a little bit dry. Do you see that? Like,
It'd be bad as hell.
No, I'll be moisturizing. God damn, I'll be scared as hell.
So I was like, okay, fuck seitan, can't do it. And then I saw this recipe.
Yep.
And she was making these deli slices, and she just kind of like threw everything into like a food processor.
Okay.
I was like, that's easy enough. I don't have to knead anything. I mean, she kneaded it. English is weird. Okay, she kneaded it a little bit.
Yep.
But it was like mostly in the food processor, and I was like, that looks easy enough. So I tried it, and I actually did it on camera.
Yep.
If you guys want to see.
Recipe video.
I'll link the video where I tried it below. And I actually really liked it, and it turned out really well. So then that kind of like made me more confident in the seitan.
It reignited your passion for seitan.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I actually kind of want to make a roast beef. So then I kind of like looked at that recipe and a few different like, vegan roast beef recipes, and then I kind of like molded this is how I usually come up with a lot of recipes. I just like look at different ones, and I kind of like take out the things I don't want, or like, you know, and I try to like formulate in my mind
how you're gonna kind of
try to make it a little bit easier, or like, you know, more whatever. So then I modified it a little bit. And then I looked at different recipes, and then this is how I came up with this one. But yes, and it worked out.
So is it pretty easy to make?
The seitan itself, so like the meat itself, is actually not that hard. Actually, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Because honestly, the seitan it seems like it's hard, but you just throw most of it in the blender. And then it just like does the work, and then you just like bake it. It just takes a long time because you have to like, you know, bake it in the oven for a while.
Right.
And then while it's baking, you can make like the broth part, which again is not that hard. It's just like it takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And then you like put the seitan, the thing, into the broth, and then you bake it like that. So you roast it like that.
So you let it ferment.
Yeah, that's why it's so good. Yeah, exactly.
That's why you can taste the flavors, guys. It's like very.
It'd be delicious. I'll be glad you like it. There'd be more where that came from.
I mean, my plate's already starting to look a little bit dwindling. I might have to get
some seconds, Daniel. So there'd be a lot more where they came from. Although I don't have any more of the bread pudding. I know that's your favorite.
So
I know.
Like, actually, this is so good. So what did you say is in this one? Brussels sprouts.
There's
onion.
There's actually no onion. There's leeks.
Oh, leeks. Sorry, leeks.
And then there's coconut milk. What do you call it? Vegan butter. There's breadcrumbs.
I'm telling you right now, that is.
Be delicious.
If you guys are doing a potluck, you're bringing something.
Actually, this would be a hit.
That will be a fucking hit right now. I mean, it's all good. Don't get me wrong. That will be a hit. I'll be sad. There not be seconds.
I'll be sorry.
I'm just gonna have to watch the recipe video and make it myself.
Hey, well, Daniel.
Damn you, be.
I'll be nice.
We got this on camera, guys. Bro, share.
Why do you think I did it?
So there's evidence. So you know that place in London, Temple of Seitan.
You love that place.
They do a lot of like Seitan stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally called Temple of Seitan.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've perfected a recipe or whatever.
They make like chicken, so they make like plant-based chicken.
But I could see how even this, the taste and stuff, if you deep fried this with a special batter or something, you could even make this kind of like that vibe.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, if you think about it, even with meat, it's not like it's like fucking, you know, they just take a piece of meat, cook it, and then like deep fry it or whatever the fuck they do, right? So it's not like anything crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
especially you think about it, like some of the places that we go.
Yeah.
Well, we used to go. So.
Where do we used to go, Daniel?
One of my perfect examples is KFC. So KFC, back in the day.
Were you a fan?
I wasn't a huge fan, but like my parents had a tradition. So when my parents,
The bucket?
whenever we moved, when I was younger, we moved a lot. So
Okay.
every time we moved, my parents were like, okay, we're gonna get a bucket of chicken, blah 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 blah. So like that to me is like nostalgic like vibes. And now KFC's released this plant-based burger, which is literally like they've literally like used the same like 7 spice recipe or whatever the fuck they use on the outside. Like there's like no difference to me. I'm like, it tastes the same because it's not actually the chicken; it's the spices, it's the like breading they put on the outside. So
Well, the chicken is important in terms of like texture and obviously because like I think back in the day we forget. Back in the day when we were first like maybe going vegan, when I was first going vegan. Actually, when you started going vegan, it was a little bit better, but still not perfect.
Yeah.
The plant-based meat at the time,
Not good.
it was just not good. And like a lot of the times, it had like that vegan meat taste.
Which is gross.
Which was very strong.
Was gross.
Yeah.
Personally, that's my
Yeah, I don't really
yeah.
like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gross necessarily, but like...
Back then it was, I feel like. From my perspective, guys,
Not a fan.
no, I would buy like fake meats and I'd be like, oh, like, it tasted fake. Like really like not that I needed to have that like but I didn't give up meat for the taste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I liked the taste generally.
Yeah.
So for me it's like when they started like coming up with alternatives and things that like were game changers to the market, like Beyond Meat for example. Beyond Meat has I mean it's not good for you, but it has such a good flavor.
Yeah.
So when they started coming out with things like Temple of Seitan, things like this, I was like, wow. Like for me this is a game changer.
So now it's like, I think the meat part is like pretty good. Like they've done pretty well.
Oh yeah. I think in terms of honestly, in terms of like beef and chicken, no issues whatsoever. Like literally
I think the fish could be a little bit better.
the fish, that's where they're lacking.
The vegan fish product that I think is good is like when it's like the deep like fillet like what do you call it, like the deep fried fish, kind of like fish. What is it called?
Deep fried fish.
Like deep fried fish fillets, kind of like chicken nuggets, but it's like fish.
Oh, fish sticks.
Is it called fish sticks?
Yeah, fish sticks. When they're
like white people fish.
Yes, white people fish. Yeah. As a white person, guys, I can attest to this
Like
statement.
fish and chips fish.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So
battered and deep fried.
Yes. So back in the day when I was a kid, my parents are British. It's a very British thing as well, by the way. Fish and chips.
Yeah.
We'd get like that battered fish that's like frozen. Fucking, you have that thick batter on it. You fucking put it in the oven.
Also, it
you
comes
deep fry
with
it.
the batter.
Yeah. Or you deep fry it, whatever. And you have the chips, the fries with the big fish.
You ate that at home?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Of course. Kidding me?
I thought that's like something you just get at the shops.
When you get at the shops, it was better than when you made it at home.
Yeah, it's like freshly fried.
Exactly. And if you live in like a coastal town in the UK, it's like you'll have like actual fishermen, like
Right.
fish
Right.
doing.
I think I need more wine. Let me top myself
You need
up.
to top yourself.
Well, you already topped yourself up, and I didn't.
I can't remember when I did. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I topped us both up.
I don't think so, Daniel. Daniel, you want to get some seconds? Daniel, go get some seconds. I don't know what to say to the people without use.
I'll be dying.
You be dying. Guys, look, this is Thomas. This is our friend's dog that Daniel's watching. He's been hidden under this pillow because he likes being under the pillow. Thomas, you want to say hello? Thomas, you're so cute. Say hello, Thomas. I'm sorry I can't give you the food. Did you finish your dinners? Hello, Thomas. Hello. Oh, he's so cute. He's so tiny. You be stinky. Okay, I'll let you down. Did you find the food?
Serve myself.
Serve it yourself.
I'll be eating it. It'd be delicious.
Tastes like Christmas.
Definitely that Seitan loaf.
You love it?
Had a few nuggets on the wall. It'd be fun.
Did you get it from the brothy one? Good. It'd be quite the distance. I'm glad you like it, Daniels.
Maybe I'll make it for Christmas.
Well, it'll save you like $15. Because if you buy the holiday roast, like the vegan one that you can buy at the store, which is like a pre-made roast, it's like so expensive.
It's expensive.
But it's also like it saves you like 2 hours.
So you have to wait it out. And actually, I'm trying to remember how much it was.
It's pretty expensive. Well, I mean, I saw it at Safeway, and I think it was like $15, $16.
It is about that much.
Yeah, and it's pretty small, I find.
It's not big. It's like, you're right.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, so me and my parents, so they actually do this loaf every year now for us. And it's like, between the four of us, it's like just enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not really like, we're not like having a full amount of roast. There's nothing left over.
Right.
Like, between four, and it's quite small. It's like maybe...
It has stuffing in it, though, right? That's kind of nice.
It has stuffing and like some cranberry
like gravy
sauce
or something.
and gravy. It comes with gravy, so you can like do all that stuff. But in terms of like volume of food, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
So we have to eat like.
And you bake it for like an hour or so.
Roughly, yeah.
Right.
It's about an hour and 20.
Okay. So I mean, honestly though, this wouldn't take you that long, because like the baking part is also like you still have to bake that thing anyway.
Yeah.
You could try to make it, Daniel.
Send me the link to the recipe.
I will.
I'll watch it.
I will.
I'm definitely gonna do it. If I do it, I would do it with the broth.
Yeah.
And like soak it, because it's like the other one was good, but this one is so much better. Because it has that flavor like fermented inside of it.
I think the other one, like, it works as a good base.
Yeah.
So you could do it with other things.
No, but this one is like next level. Like, this tastes like Christmas dinner.
Yay, I'm so glad. This be the meal that I need your expertise on, because this is the white people meal.
You being racist?
No. But you know certain foods,
You know what they say about Koreans?
they're racist. You know what they say about Koreans? They can't be racist to white people.
White people you can't be racist to, apparently.
White people are the only ones that can be racist.
That, you know.
Well, this is what... Okay, guys. Let's be controversial. Leave it in the comments. What do you think? Because there's two thoughts here.
Two trains of thought.
Two trains of thought. Let's have a sip. Basically,
Tell us.
the trains of thought goes like this. So, one group thinks that racism is systemic, okay? And it's all about systems of power. So the people that hold the power, the groups that hold the power, are the reason why like racism kind of exists, or you know, all that stuff. And because racism, or because racial groups, are you paying attention?
Eyes.
God damn.
I just gave Thomas a pat, that's all.
God damn. Because racial groups operate on systems of power,
Right.
and they have different levels of power. Therefore, and white people are at the very top of the racial hierarchy in our society.
Yeah.
Therefore, this group says that if you are a white person, like, you're the only one that is able to be racist, because everyone is below you in this hierarchy of power. I'm sorry if I'm explaining this wrong. So basically, anyone that's lower on this like totem pole of power, anyone that's lower cannot possibly be racist to a white person because they hold the power.
Right.
And then the other train of thought.
Trains of thought.
These are just trains of thought. The other train of thought is racism it's about just race. So like, if you discriminate on someone because of their race.
That's like a more puristic view of racism.
So like basically,
like
anyone can
like,
be racist to anybody. You could be Asian and be like, okay, you're a white person, I fucking hate you because you're fucking white.
You to me every day.
Daniel, you're my token white friend. I'm just joking.
I'd be the token white friend.
No.
And Rosie, you're my token Asian friend.
That'd be racist as hell.
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to hear more of all this, check out our podcast.
What are you talking about, Rose? You're very PG on there.
Guys, what do you guys think? Do you think, which train of thought do you agree with?
I
Fight about it in the comments.
Personally, my perspective.
I mean, your perspective doesn't count because you're a white man. But
exactly.
You can tell me
as a white man.
As a man of the white species, you're at the top of the hierarchy.
Especially,
you're slightly lower because of the gay thing.
Who told you I was gay?
I mean, common sense. Eyes and ears.
I personally, like, my personal belief is like, and as a white man, which, you know,
white homosexual cisgendered man,
my personal belief is, I consider racism, it's like anytime you are like racist to another race. you know, like, I feel
that was
like,
very deep, Daniel.
Yes, that's my deep thought of today. If you take anything from this mukbang, take that with you.
Here's my train of thought. So, here's the thing. I agree that there is a systemic racist issue, okay?
Right.
There's no denying that, right? There's definitely systems of power, racial hierarchies, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But racism isn't just about the systemic. There's a term called systemic racism, and there's racism. So I think there is room to differentiate between two.
Yeah.
I think I'm more in the camp number 2, where it's like not every interaction of racism is going to be a systemic racism situation. Like not every Asian person is going to be below a white person in the hierarchy of whatever, you know? So, I don't know. That's my thought. So I think that you can be racist to a white person. Even though I always joke and say that you can't. Only to defend myself.
Only to me. Rose likes to attack me.
Well, systemically, I'm not racist.
This is true.
But anyway, do you want more food, Daniel? Get some more food. Get some more food.
I've already been eating a lot.
Eat some more. It's Christmas.
I know. I mean, this is true. It is. We are in the month of December.
We gotta get fatter for the holidays. We do.
That's
for hibernation.
That's true, and it's okay for people that have cuffed for the season. But for some of us that still be single as fuck.
You mean we have to be out on the streets?
Yes. I have to be out there, guys. On these streets. The streets are dirty. The streets are aggressive.
Are you gonna be dating during the Christmas season? Really?
Maybe I've lined up some dates this week. Who knows?
Have you? Guys, have you actually?
No. But it could happen, Rose. I'm manifesting.
My God, you know,
Guys.
I feel like I always put off dating because I hate it.
You do.
Do I? No, I've dated quite a bit in the last few months. Doesn't mean they worked out.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. They're all, you know.
Have you dated a lot the last few months?
I've been okay. Let's.
You have been on these streets.
I've been on the streets. I've been working the streets.
You and me both. Different
you know,
corners, but we're on
different
there.
corners,
Yeah.
but we're working the streets. Cheers. I've been out there. You know, I'm putting myself out there. Okay.
To a hard life.
The issue is.
What's the issue?
The pool is, you know, it's drying up.
Really?
And no one has cleaned it in a while.
Well, let's just call a spade a spade. The pool filtration system has broken.
It's broken. The supply chain is broken. That's what I like to say. The supply chain has issues.
But also,
There are some faulty.
there are some faulty things.
in the supply chain.
I feel like we've gone from the resort pool to the community pool. And the community pool.
You love that community pool, though.
I mean, I would love to love it, but the filtration system is broken. There's some struggles.
There's some struggles.
And I'm not sure that I'm ever gonna not be drowning in it. In terms of how I feel with my life.
I think you definitely need to get some more thirds. Get some thirds, Daniel.
I'll be back, guys. But dang. You're not gonna have any leftovers for your lunch?
No, it's
Sorry.
totally fine. I'm leaving soon, remember?
Okay. Rose, this be delicious.
I'm glad you like it. I should record with drunk Daniel more often.
I should record with drunk Rose more often.
Daniel, should we move?
What do you mean?
Where the supply chain is better.
Montreal.
Guys, is the dating life in Montreal better? Let me know.
Rose, you have a very large platform. I'm sure there's a load of people living in Montreal. Tell us, okay.
Tell us, as a straight woman, for both of us.
And a homosexual man. What's the dating like in Montreal? Be honest with us. You know, harsh or nar. If it's brutal, put it in the comment section.
I think it's
Tell
brutal
us.
everywhere. It's just a matter of how brutal.
But I think it's gotten worse. Like something's happened in the water since COVID. People be.
I don't know what it is.
Something's different in that water.
It's contaminated. Global warming.
I don't get it. It's like crazy, guys, because even coming back to Calgary, so I came back during COVID, I'll match with people. And if I don't send the first message, I will not get a message. No matter what, I will not get a message. Very rarely. Once out of like...
The gay dating scene here is really awful.
No, but I feel like this is in general.
I mean,
like-
I get messages, but I'm a woman.
Okay. See you guys. This conversation's done. I'm leaving.
No! I'm saying the gay dating scene is different.
This is true.
Because I think, like, when it's straight dating, there's some level of expectation of, like, who takes
The
a little bit
man
the lead.
takes the lead.
Whereas when
But
it's
what-
gay dating,
It's true. But what I was trying to say is like, here's an example. If I don't send the first message, but nowadays I do, always. I just send it. I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yep, you're out there. You're not going to waste your time.
Exactly. I'm on these streets. I'm not here to play games.
You're on the streets.
I'm fucking working the streets. I'm tired of walking these streets. Fuck it, you know? So, the thing is, if I didn't send the first message, you know the chances of me getting a message?
0.05%.
Pretty much, yes. Like, maybe 1 in 1,000 guys will actually send the first message, which is crazy already to begin with. Then,
why are they like this?
Then I'll send the first message. And I'll send something cute. I'll be like, hey, where was that picture taken? It looks really cool. You know, like something that like kind of like shows that I looked at their profile.
Right, you're not just like, hey.
Guess how many guys respond?
50%?
Less.
33%.
Probably like, if I had to guess, 15.
No!
15% of them respond. Then it gets even better, guys. Because then I start chatting.
By better, you mean worse.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we start chatting. And we'll start chatting and it will be like, I'll be like, hey, you know, what food do you like? What's your interest? What's this? And they'll be like, I like this, I do that. Cool. Do you want to know anything about me? Like, you're going to ask me any questions.
So men are the same regardless of whether they are straight or gay.
Yeah. Where's my Prince Charming?
Where is your Prince Charming? Where's our Prince Charming?
I'm a nice guy. I'm a sweetheart.
You are a sweetheart.
I'm a really, you know, especially if I've had a few beverages, I'm even more entertaining. What man would not love this, okay?
Daniel, every man would love you. We just gotta go to the right city where there's enough homosexual men.
This is it.
Here's the thing. With this city, it's so weird. Like, I'm still baffled by your dating app situation.
Yeah.
Because, like, guys, okay, if anyone's in Calgary, please enlighten us. What the fuck is going on in this city? I know that we're in, like, the Texas of Canada, but still, there's gay people everywhere. Okay, let's be fucking honest, okay? Gay people are everywhere.
We've infiltrated the world.
Yes. You guys have taken over. You've successfully propagandized all the children.
Yes,
Made them all gay. Made them all gay. Okay, brainwash everybody. Okay, it's all happened. It's real. So, there's gay people everywhere. And there's definitely gay people in this fucking city. For sure. For fucking sure. But then, when you go on these apps, when he goes on these apps, you like run out of people.
Yeah.
So fast. To the point where he's like matching with people that live like fucking 200 miles away. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Daniel?
Honestly, it's like I live in a small town.
I think it's partially that even though we live in like a city, a big city.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really consider it a big city.
But it is.
Yeah.
So.
Technically it's a big city. But I think like the mindset is very small town mindset.
Yeah.
It's very like settle down.
We're from Berta.
We're from Berta. It's very much like settle down early
or
settle down, have a family. And even if you are a gay person, that's like kind of like normalized, you know?
Yeah.
So even gay people have already like, you know, settled down.
So what you're saying is I should have got pregnant early.
Exactly.
Had a couple kids.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly that. But it is crazy because I'm like, so I lived in Newcastle in the UK, which is it's still a city, but it's much smaller than Calgary. And they had a bigger gay scene than here.
I mean, no.
They had a whole district. There was like so many, there was like 5, 6, 7, 8 gay bars that everyone went to. There was like a much bigger like dating scene and stuff. So I'm like, what is going on here?
I don't know. And like we have so many more people moving here.
I know. That gives me hope.
So there's a little bit of hope.
That gives me hope, Rose. That gives me hope.
But
Someone from Montreal is gonna move here, and they're gonna be my French lover.
Your French Canadian lover.
We're gonna get married, and I'm gonna move to Montreal.
I mean,
manifesting, guys, manifesting.
I would love to hear Daniel try to speak French. Bonjour.
We're saying bonjour and merci buckets.
No, it's merci beaucoup.
Oh yeah, merci beaucoup.
Say it properly, Daniels.
Bonjour.
Merci beaucoup.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that. Goddamn. So for any of you that are listening in Montreal.
Montreal. We need a trip to Montreal.
We do.
We did one a couple years ago. It was so good.
Crazy, that was like 2 years ago.
I know. But it was so nice. I loved it.
Where be the time?
I don't know. But I loved it. And I want to go back.
And we were there during COVID, so we had to wear masks everywhere and shit.
Oh, we did. Oh, this is when like the passports came out. Like the
Yeah, and we didn't have it in Alberta.
Yeah, so it was like weird.
And do you remember, it was funny because we'd like go to the bars and then we'd be like, we're from Alberta.
It was just so embarrassing.
It's so cringy. Everyone else in Canada had these like passports.
And also like people in Canada like do not like Alberta people.
No. And so we go there and like, we don't want to announce that we're from Alberta anyway. And I remember we went to a couple of bars in the gay district. And we're like, yeah, we don't have our, whatever. And they're like, oh, you guys are from Alberta? Yeah. Okay.
Did we go to a gay bar?
Uh-huh.
Which one did we go to? Wait.
I can't remember what it was called, but we went to one and we like sat for a bit and we're like drinking, but everyone had to stay at their table. Like you couldn't mingle or anything. You had to like, we were really strict. So it's not like we could like go.
Why do I not remember us going to a gay bar?
You don't remember? It was like, we walked through this area where it was like super rough. There was like a lot of like situations happening.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember.
And then we went to a gay bar.
Right.
And I couldn't hit on any manses. And no manses could hit on me.
I know, that was not a good time.
We were all just like, no.
It was a good time. We had a great time in Montreal.
Yeah, we did.
But like going out during COVID was like...
Yeah. See, this is why I feel like if we went out in Montreal now, because remember we were like, oh, we just kept eating so much food and we get so full.
Yeah.
We're like, I bet you if we went now, like we would have a fucking crazy time.
No, but we would still eat so much food. That's the problem.
Yeah. We'd have to control ourselves. I want to go back to Umami.
Oh my gosh, so good.
And the chai place, whatever, the Thai place.
Was it called Chuchai?
Chuchai.
Montreal food was so good.
Sushi, Momo, Bloom Sushi. Oh.
Here's what we need to do. Because like I cannot do the big dinner and then like a big night out after.
Yeah.
So we need to do a big lunch.
And then go out later.
And then just like maybe have a very light dinner.
Yeah.
And then go out.
Yeah.
Okay? Because my stomach cannot be like eating this gigantic, like right now, imagine like trying to go out after this.
Exactly. That's why, guys, okay, we'll plan a trip. We will announce, Rose is going to announce it on her YouTube channel.
We're going to announce it.
You are, because...
This is a danger.
Rose needs to meet some French manses. Some Quebecois manses in Montreal.
We need to meet some manses.
Look at this beautiful face.
God
damn.
I know. How am I single? How are we single?
I don't know. God
How are we single? Because everyone's gross.
That's true.
No one's good enough for us.
That's not, I mean...
Spoken anyway, like a true avoidant attachment.
Avoidant attachment.
Here's the thing, okay?
What's the thing? Tell us the thing, Rose.
Don't say I haven't... Okay, to be honest, I could be trying harder in terms of dating.
You could respond to people's messages.
I could. I could open my apps once in a while.
You could actually open your apps. You know, our problems are very different.
Okay, no.
Your problem is you don't open your app.
No.
My problem is I run out of people and I literally have no matches.
Okay, but let's be fair. Okay. In the last like couple months, maybe like 3 months, 2-3 months, I have went on dates with let's count them. I don't want to name it.
We're not gonna name and shame.
Those two, I went on 2 dates with each. Okay, that's 4 evenings.
No, that counts as 2.
Okay, fine. 2 people.
Yeah.
And then there was that.
Oh yeah. Virtual date, and then. Right.
That's 5 people.
5 people in what, 6 months?
No.
Yes, because that was the summer too. Tell me something else you did in the summer.
No, listen, summer doesn't count because I wasn't trying that much in the summer. I wasn't like dating in the summer. We were in fucking Bali and Thailand in the summer.
True, so 5 people.
Okay, so 5 people in the last like not even like it started in like October. That's
actually good because you know how many
very,
people I've been on dates with? Like 2. The same period of time, 2 people. That's it.
So basically, I've been trying harder in that case.
No, you have more opportunity in that case.
So 5 people, and like I'm just like not interested in any of them.
That's fine.
Yeah, but like, do you see why I'm discouraged?
So,
this is why I'm discouraged.
So Montreal listeners, me and Rose are coming to Montreal. Set us up. We are ready. We're ready to meet some people.
I don't want to. The thing is, okay. Here's the crazy thing.
What's the crazy thing?
People think that I'm picky. I think you're kind of picky.
Excuse me. I like how this goes from Rose talking about herself to projecting.
No, it's not a projection.
It's a projection.
I'm definitely. Your list is much.
I think I'm.
No, wait. I didn't.
Sorry,
I said people.
You're kind of picky.
No, I didn't say I think I'm picky. I don't think I'm picky. I think people think I'm picky.
People think I'm picky too, including you.
Yeah, but you're pickier than me.
No, I'm not.
You're pickier in more superficial ways.
That's not true.
It's so fucking true,
not
guys.
True.
Daniel is very superficial.
Since when?
Since always. You've always liked the model-looking dudes.
That's not true.
That are probably going to cheat on you and fuck you over.
That's not true.
Oh, it's so fucking true.
I like literally. I feel like out of the 2 of us.
Oh, do not put me in this.
Guys, I'm the least picky of all of both
That's
of us.
so untrue.
No, that's true.
Maybe I'm more picky about deeper things like personality.
No, you're picky about a lot, Rose. He has to be 6'2".
No, okay. Let me, guys. This is not true. First of all, the height thing, I have lowered the standards on that one.
Let me get my hieroglyphics of standards out.
No. The height thing, I've lowered the standards on that one. You have to admit that one.
Figuratively?
What do you mean?
Metaphorically and figuratively?
No, literally. I've literally lowered my standards.
5'11".
No, 5'8". And that's pushing it.
When have you gone out with a guy that's 5'8", Rose?
I mean, I put it in the dating parameters.
Yeah, but my question to you is, when have you gone out with a guy?
I don't know. Maybe one of the guys I went out with, one of the 5 guys.
They weren't. I know they weren't.
Well, listen, here's the problem.
What's the problem? Tell me, Rose.
It's not my fault if I don't find them attractive and they just if they happen to be 5'8".
You know
That's just a coincidence.
You know what? I would love... You know what? Honestly, sometimes living in a state of delusion is so lovely. I wish I could be there with you.
Okay, excuse me, mister. I want a model-looking face with a broy personality.
Not true.
Guys, I'm going to post the list that Daniel sent me.
Do not. Okay, my list was not that ridiculous. It was just more...
It's very shallow. My immediate reaction was like, wow, it's all about shallowness.
It was not.
It was so shallow. It was nothing deep.
I'm not done.
No. We're not done yet, Daniel. We gotta finish our wine.
Oh, god damn.
Daniel, we're not done yet.
This be a full...
We gotta give them what they wanted.
You have to edit a lot of this out, Rose.
I can't promise anything, Daniel.
Guys, I'm scared. Rose is in control of the editing, so you know what that means? And this is probably gonna get cut out anyway because I know...
Angel.
Not true. I know this is gonna get cut out anyway. Rose is gonna edit this to make me seem like I'm a villain.
I don't have to edit that much, you know? You can burp, Daniel.
No, I'm not ready.
Remember when I burped you? Guys, the other day I had to burp a grown man, just like this.
No, I'm good. It's like, you know when you feel it's like on the tip?
Cheers!
Cheers!
Should we finish this off camera? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Guys.
That'd be delicious.
I think Daniel wants to say a lot more things off camera. He probably wants to beat me up.
Oh my god. People are gonna think I'm abusive. God damn, he probably wants to beat me up. No.
If anyone beats anyone up, it's probably me.
Yeah, I'm the one
Me too.
I have the bruises. I could show you guys, honestly.
That's so not true. But Daniel's
this is why I need the therapy.
Daniel's the vulnerable one in this relationship.
Oh, sensitive from last time.
Lord Jesus.
I'd be a little bit drunk.
I think you'd be a lot drunk. God dang. I'd be full as hell.
Cheers.
Okay, guys, cheers. We are going to drink the rest off camera because, you know, we can't stop talking.
We'll continue this abusive relationship offline.
We got issues. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Let us know what you think of the racism situation. Is it the first scenario or the second scenario? Fight about it in the comments, okay? Anyway, if you guys want Daniel back for another mukbang, let me know. The recipes for everything. Clearly, Daniel enjoyed it. God damn, you gonna lick the plate at this point.
After camera.
Yeah.
That'd be an OnlyFans situation, you know, like.
Oh my god, maybe you should do OnlyFans.
I probably should.
You make so much money. You would. Anyway, check out the recipes. They'll be linked below. So definitely make these. They're all very delicious. I think you'll enjoy them very much.
My personal favorite was the Brussels sprout bread sauce. That'd be delicious.
The Brussels sprout what sauce?
Bread sauce. And I also love the Seitan loaf. That'd be I mean, it's all delicious.
Yeah,
but
those
the
are
number
your
one
favorites.
was the Brussels sprout bread sauce. And that's what I'm calling it from going forward. So.
I think you just made a new name for that. Brussels sprout bread sauce.
It'd be delicious.
Okay, guys, definitely check out the recipes. They'll be linked below. Check out our podcast.
Yes.
The SaVeg podcast. The links are below where you can listen. We're on all of the podcast platforms. We're also on YouTube.
Down under.
Subscribe to our channel. Oh man, I'm so full.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Bye. Bye. Wait.
Oh my god. I'm so ungrateful for this experience.
You're gonna edit it to make me look good, right? Damn, can make sure you get the portrait mode. Get a beautiful sensation.
I'm gonna take a video, Ari.
Oh, that wine is actually so good.
Or maybe you're just a drunk mess. I will kill you.
That's why I'm not touching anything, because you know I know body parts will be dismembered. Pardon me.
You're a nasty man. Have as much as you want, Daniels. realize you're giving me all the editing power in this video?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Drunk Daniel.